It's live, pal. Hello and welcome to Randy Plays a Game, to be determined, but has since been determined PlayStation 1 era video game on the fly on a weekend. I am the titular Randy. The titular to be determined, but has been determined game is D. It is the game that was based on the fourth letter of the alphabet. It was released in 1995 for various platforms, including the PlayStation 1. This is not the PlayStation 1, but it is PlayStation 1 enough. So we are going to do it. I briefly touched this game back in the day, but not enough to really remember anything about it. And it was the PlayStation version that I did play. We are coming in very hot. I just bought it. I just installed it. I have no idea if it's going to work. So there's that for you. Let's see how this goes. This is pretty much blind. Probably should check the configuration real quick. DOSBox. Uh-oh. All of my screens went black. That can't be good for what's on the other end. Nope. No. Let's go ahead and close that and try the other option. Done. Perfect. We did it. We did it. Let's try again. This time just that. Let's not do that. See what happens when I use this option. Still DOSBox though. Still DOSBox is an old game. Not even convinced this is going to play. It kind of looks like it is. Acclaim. It does seem to be working. So that's good. If I have to do anything, if I have to do anything at all outside of this game, I am worried it's going to explode. So hopefully the volume is good. A mass murder has taken place in a hospital some distance away. That is hard to read. From downtown Los Angeles. I'm picking up my controller as if that's going to work with this. It's not. We put the controller down. Rick's here. Can't fit my face and hand. D is for DOS. That's correct. The criminal is one Richter Harris. Well, if we figured it out, then guess no need to play this game. Everything's figured out. Kithron's here. Kithron, it has been a minute. Welcome back, my friend. He's a quiet and studious man. Who's director of the house. Do I have to read this? The game is loud. See, I was worried about that. Suddenly transformed into a man. Well, we're gonna wait till this cutscene's over, and we'll try to fix it. I am not confident it's going to not destroy the game. This is a lot to throw at me right out of the gate. The text is barely on screen for any amount of time. It's hard to read. But that sentence was on the screen for a fraction of a second. What the... That lady looks like Dave Mustaine. I'm sorry for her, or I'm sorry for Dave Mustaine. I'm not sure who I'm insulting. Yeah, the game is far too loud. I really can't do anything about it until this cutscene's over, which seems to be about half an hour long, this cutscene. Yeah, I thought we were done with boulders. Zetronic is here. I apologize for the loudness. I can't do anything about it yet. Because at this point, I feel like this is just part of the game. So maybe I can skip this. I feel like this is spoiling stuff. I'm going to skip it. We skipped it to death. Just all... We skipped it so hard, we killed it. All right. Jared P's here. Which he was here earlier, and I did not acknowledge. Tim is here. All of the stars are here. Game should be less hot. No, Tim, there's already a Vampire Hunter D game on the PlayStation 1. Now that you mention it, I want to play it because it was kind of cool. I never saw the anime, but I played the game. It was pretty good. Skipped. We skipped it. It was... Man, Acclaim put this out? Acclaim has been in my mind lately because recently Acclaim came back. So that's cool. Alright, so there's a guy named something Richter. He's the director of the hospital. He killed a bunch of people. He's a quiet and studious man. Studious is one of those words that I forget the meaning of. And I'm not going to look it up. I read it in books a lot, and I'm like, yeah, I should probably remember what that is, and I just don't. There are times in books I'm reading them, I'm like, why would you use that word? No one says those words. Why would you use that word? Where are the police? Those are fresh bodies. Where's anyone that could stop this? Hello, me. That's what I'm saying, right? Like, why is she... I don't... It probably said it in the intro where the text was just absolutely blazing. Oh, that's the scariest part. No food or beverages. Is this game supposed to look like this? I think it is. It's the new feature of the hospital. They just installed it. Once you get past the lobby, there's this, ethereal goo. If I try to remove... Well, keeping in mind, there's black bars. It is, I believe, 4x3, but there's black bars even by that standard. Okay, we are playing the game. I'm very concerned that I minimize this and change the setting and everything explodes. That's what I'm concerned about. But we're about to find out. Oh no. Oh, there it is. There it is. I've removed the black bars. Get that. Please don't break. Just come back. Come back to daddy. All right. That's better. That's about as good as it's going to get, because that's actually what the game is supposed to look like. All right. I don't know the controls or anything, so... This is clearly an FMV game. Yep. I went forward and there's a bug. It's a debug. It's debug. We're debugging. See, we got there. Oh no, I hate bugs. Does she not have memory? Is she an amnesiac? Well, there are resolution shenanigans going on. DOSBox doesn't want you to play in 1440p. Let's just say. It's not necessarily built for that. So every time I try to make it full screen, it's like, yep, You're doing your thing. Oh, this is gonna be... It's gonna be something. Is the game too quiet now? I feel like it is. Granted, there's no sound going on right now, so I... Hello, me. I'm just gonna keep doing that joke, so... Looks like there's stairs behind me, based on that reflection. Is there an inventory? Is there... It doesn't look like it. I'm not going to spend too much time exploring because it takes a long time just to turn.
Laura.
Is that too quiet?
Laura. Laura. This is your father. Laura.
Luke.
Go back. You must not cross over to this side. This is another world born of my own mind. Laura, go back.
I'm listening. You don't have to keep saying my name.
And your world will be closed off from you. Laura,
Why am I here? I really wish the intro didn't blaze by so I could get an understanding why people aren't investigating and trying to stop this. There's nothing on this screen. Okay, yeah, that seems promising, yep. So we went from one game starring Laura that features boulders, and we have moved on to the next game, which stars Laura, also featuring boulders. This is going to be the YouTube/Twitch channel of featuring games that star a Laura protagonist that also contains boulders. We are going to play Baldur's Gate and name our characters Laura. Those are just spikes against the wall. If I die, do I have to, like, start over? Can I get a drink? This is a hospital, right? Like, where am I? I feel like I went through the lobby and now I'm in an old-timey cat. Did I walk through a portal? Is that what happened? Is there an interact button? Can someone look that up for me? Because if there is, then I'm in trouble. Oh, there is an interact button. I interacted with it, I guess. And now I'm screwed. I can't seem to get out of here. Everything moves so slowly. Let's walk into the spikes. Oh, did you take one step backwards? Okay, good. For how slowly everything is moving, that wall sure moved really fast. Alright, so we can't go that way right now is the implication. That's fine. Yeah, we definitely found our niche. The very specific niche of, no, the games I cover have to star a Laura or a Lara. They must have boulders. I am very still. Up the stairs we go. One at a time, very slowly. Just like the Pied Piper. Good thing I have a lot of information with which to make this decision. I can either go to Eenie or Meanie. I choose Eenie. Hurry the heck up! All right. Is this just a spook house? Is that what this game is? You walk very slowly from room to room and something spooks at you? Is that gonna spook at me? Nope, I can't even do anything there. That's just there for show. For 1995, this is pretty ambitious, though, I will say. Not that there weren't a lot of these types of games back then, because there were, but I don't know. They don't star live action actors, which is something. Games of this era that did this sort of thing did have real people that were digitally imposed onto the screen. Yes! I think that's a key. If you're a beginning game developer, this might be a good game to try to, like, copy. Really not a lot going on here. This fixed locations, one button. There's going to be one if statement. Do you have key? If has key, progress. I don't even know what door was locked, to be honest with you, so I'm not sure what that key is going to do for me. I think the volume's okay. I can't tell because it goes from very quiet to very not quiet. Wait, is this the same gosh darn door? How did that... That's not how that works. Oh no, that's like the ultimate penalty, is to go in the wrong direction. Because then you have to watch this again. Oh. Thank you, new game dev. Sounds fine, says Zetronic. Okay, so that's not the door. That's the door I want to go into. Just kidding. That door is impenetrable. Is there a inventory? That's the question. That's the question. F keys sometimes do things in games. Vagrant Story is definitely on the list. It's always been on the list. I've always wanted to play Vagrant Story. I tried it back in the day. Like most games, you rent something, for me anyway, you rent something and you're like, wow, this seems really cool. And then you never play it again. And that was my story with Vagrant Story. I had rented it once. I'm like, wow, I can't get my head wrapped around this at all. I need more time, and then ran out of time. No way. Stop it, Rick. That's impossible. Alright, since I've got a key, I think my objective is find door. That looks like a door. Sort of. It's kind of hard to see, but... It actually looks easier to see on the OBS screen. Because I think HDR is really messing up my my view here. How does one handle a locked door? What if I try again now that I have determined that it's locked? Now she'll decide, like, well, I did pick up a key, and keys usually work to unlock things. Are you... Not this one, though. I am pressing all of the safe keys that I can think of, and she's not doing anything. So, I guess it's just one key. I'm disappointed she didn't say no. Wrong. I can't. So Vagrant Story might actually be next then. Because I've been wanting to play Vagrant Story. And if we just have a series of games starring Laura or featuring Laura that have boulders. As long as there's a sewer. Wait, was there a sewer in Tomb Raider? I don't think there was. I think we broke the poopy streak. Also, she didn't try to open the door. I mean, she did try to open the door. Papa Az is here. This is because of you, Papa Az. You did this. You are to blame. I was going to play D at some point anyway, but you did make it go faster because I definitely wanted to check it out. And you mentioned it, so there you go. And she is just a spry kitten. I'm very glad she just moves through this at a lightning fast pace, or else this might be boring. Maybe I put the key in the bowl of water that turned into a bowl of tomato soup. Yes, that's the objective of the game, is to figure out what D stands for. It has absolutely nothing to do with Vampire Hunter D. There is a PlayStation 1 game, that there is a Vampire Hunter D game for the PlayStation 1, and that's obviously on the list because it's on the PlayStation 1. And I did play it, and I liked it a lot. I didn't even know it was based on anything. So, I'm pretty sure we have... Wait, maybe it'll unlock this? Was this locked? I never actually... What in the world? Okay. Nothing. She doesn't like it. Nope. Maybe I can lock the booze barrel? What is happening? No, I'm just investigating it. It sure is a barrel. Yep. Perfect. Great. Great. All right, we're stuck. I don't know what to do. Maybe I can unlock the spike wall. Am I going to pay the price? No. Wrong. No. No. Did the head come out of the wall? Spoilers. Did the head come out of the wall? No? No. Alright, so we determined that there was nothing in the door to the left. We got a key in this room. We can't leave. There's 2 locked doors. I didn't actually interact with this painting. Or I guess I didn't... Oh, here we go. Blah! You did it! You found the blank paper! No! Get back over there. Cross your arms. No. We need a no emote with like Laura's face or something. It says no. We need a bolder emote. We need emotes. Someone get on that. We should reach back out to that lady that followed me just to ask if she can promote her art. And then unfollowed when I said no. That's how you grow. That's how you grow content creation stuff. Stop backing off! Dave Mustaine lady. No! Open the drawer. No! This is the hardest skill challenge. It's to press the right combination of buttons to get her to open a drawer. You'd think it would be easy. Everyone watching is like, it's just a simple button press, right? You don't understand how unresponsive this is. And there's nothing in there. Waste of gosh darn time. I got a piece of paper. Okay. That guy looks like Death from Darksiders up in that painting there. She really doesn't want to do anything with this. She does not care. I don't even know what it is based on how close it is. No. Alright, what would we put paper in? Carefully move the mic. My guess is the blood bowl? Blood bowl? Blood bowl? Still have a key. Blood bowl? That last step was a doozy. Considering the entirety of the floor space that I have covered, that I have traversed, is probably an accumulative 40 feet, we sure take a long time to move around. Alright. It's not Blood Bowl. Blood Bowl? It is still tomato soup. No matter how much I look at it. Tomato soup. I heard... So, when I looked up the how long to beat on this thing, it said it was about 2 hours long. We've been going for about 30 minutes. A little less. And we have done absolutely nothing. So unless these 3 rooms are the entirety of this game, I'm slightly concerned about the 2-hour duration. Skeptical, maybe, is the word. And she just takes so long to move anywhere. And I don't even know what is. There's got to be an I'm not going to look up a guide, but I'm going to look up controls. D, the game controls. D, manual. I don't want to download a PDF. That's pretty intense. Nope. Nope. D, the game controls. Controls, controls, controls. Controls. There are mods for this game. I'm not gonna do that. There is a Google question that says, "What is the official that controls the game?" I guess I'm downloading a PDF. Okay, we've got the D manual. There's the system requirements. I'm not sure I'm gonna... Well, that's bad. Hey! That's a good start. And I'm looking right at a door. Heck yes. Man, that would have been really bad if we didn't look that up. Due to its story, the game has a 2-hour limit. Laura, the protagonist, enters the hospital at 3 o'clock, but at 5 o'clock the other world is closed off, so the game terminates. The game does not contain a save feature. Multiple endings. Alright. I'm not opposed to playing this on multiple streams if that's what it takes. I will be disappointed if that's what it takes. But we're already close to 30 minutes in and we've made no progress. I didn't even know that there was an inventory thing. Hello, Miss G's. Welcome back. Definitely looking this dude up and down. What? Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to probably do this multiple times. But once you know what to do, isn't it just kind of like a running right through it sort of thing? That can't be all there is in here. Okay. I'm doing all right. How about yourself? Oh, here's something. $20. We don't know enough to do that. All right, well, now that we know we can interact with things, maybe I check the soup. All right, so the only thing in here is that box. I'm very glad you paid all your bills this week. That is not an easy thing to do in this climate. Very happy for you. Nothing there. Just get to look at that wall. See, there are some times where I'm like, well, the camera's locking here, which means that there has to be something. But I'm not. I'm beginning to think that's not true. Head on over. Look at the soup. Pull out the stuff. Put the paper in the soup. Is that 6-2? No, 4-2. Okay. So here's the thing. I was right on every single account. It's just I didn't know how to interact with things. I knew I had to unlock that door. I knew that I had to put the paper in the soup. Heck yes, that's how I pay bills, is I use knives. Don't ask me to outline how that works, it just does. It's not scary the second time. Does this game remind anyone else of, like, the early 2000s Flash escape room games? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Am I an old man? Oh, this is gonna suck. I think that went back twice. 1, 2, 3. Wait, what? Why did that happen? Okay, that's good. So wait, I stopped it at where? 0? And it went back to 8? Which means I'd have to... and it needs to be a 2. It went backwards to 8. So... 1, 0... No, I started at 0. Right? So... But it went... does that... Oh boy. If I want it to stop at 2... It's 2... So you need to stop it at 4, and then it'll go down to 2? Darn it all! Wait, what? Is it luck of the draw? Like, what is happening? Oh! I get it. Okay. That's not bad. So now I need to stop it at 6. Which is not that easy. You'd think it would be easy, but it's not. Once I see 7, I gotta stop it. Stop it! Crap! Wait, no, it's go... Hold on. That means I gotta stop it at 8. 8, 9, 8... No. 9, 0, 1, 2. So I need to... The left one needs to be 4. I need to stop it at... I need to stop it at 8. Stop it at 8. Okay. Yeah, no? No? That's not it? Did that paper not say 4 too? Alright, well, we're back at the drawing board, because that... I was sure that was it. The only other option is that I make 4 drop down to 2, but that seems silly. That would be silly. See, now I'm thinking. Now I'm thinking. Can't talk while I'm thinking. That's how brains work. I want to look and see what the paper says one more time. Ada, wait! What you got for me, paper? That definitely says 4 arrow 2. So does that mean it wants me to turn a 4 into a 2? That's my only guess now. Let's go back and try that. But confirmed, it is 4 arrow 2. That's the information we have to go on. We're going to run out of time. We're definitely going to run out of time. Yeah, the 808 thing gets me too. That's why I do it every time. I will never not do it. Go faster. So if we have to turn a 4 into a 2, then the left has to be a 2. Stop doing that. Wait, is his hand in the box? Whoops. Wrong button. Swing it around. Dave Mustaine looking at a box here. Well, I wish this wasn't going to happen. Okay, so we want the left side to say 2, I guess. And then we want this side to say 4. No. All right, one other theory is that I make it 42 and then I check the guy's arm. I don't know. Poopy. Okay, this needs to be 8, we determined. I don't get it. So I don't think the guy's hand's in the box. I think that box needs to open. Oh. Okay. Good thing we can just quickly sprint up. the stairs to get back to that room. But now I think I know what I'm supposed to do. That's kind of neat that the mirror gave me a hint. That's not bad. That's kind of forward thinking for when this game came out. Although I will say the design of having two puzzles side by side that involve two numbers is a little bizarre. I'm not sure why they would do that. Especially when one looks like a puzzle and the other one does not. The other one just looks like empty drawers. There's like no chance we're gonna be able to complete this, right? But as long as we... It's like I was saying yesterday in the other game that starred Laura that had boulders. Productive deaths is what we need. Ooh. This is not a scary object at all, music. Relax. Am I going to finish The Evil Within? Not anytime soon. Probably not. I did finish The Evil Within personally. Didn't much care for it at the time. Not to say I'll never revisit it again, but it's not on the slate as of today. Who's got time for The Evil Within when we've got The Evil D-Thin? The Evil with D. D-Evil. D-Evil Within. D's Evil. Residence Evil. Hurry the heck up! Running out of time, Laura. Or Lara. Well, thank you, Miss G's. That's very nice of you to say. That was 11 years ago, something like that. Some absurd number. I wouldn't review it that way today, though. I was awfully mean. Wait, this isn't what I wanted to do. Poopy! Did the mirror show me a hint based on what I was looking at? Oh yeah, you're right. When you're right, you're right. Nope, doesn't like it, so that's not it. I can close this now. You're a big Evil Within fan? Or not fan? I never played the second one. I heard that one's a lot better. You're good. Alright, I assume I use this thing on this. Walking very, very slow. Am I not on the thing yet? I'm not on the thing yet. There we go. It likes it. Give me a drink. Maybe this is where they keep the tomato soup. Well, now it just bludgeons you to death. Posture. All that did was make my death slower and more painful. Progress. Hurry the heck up. $78. Well, I guess I kind of know what to do now. I'll just sprint on over. Just quickly teleport back to the area. Yes, this is the darkest Home Alone timeline. The part where Kevin had to solve the puzzle of the box that's on the other side of the room with the hanging skeleton. And he had to do it because he had terrible parents. Nope, wrong way. Don't go up those stairs. That is a painful price to pay. We were talking about how parenting was different back in the day. Home Alone would not be able to be made today. Parents would know where their child was. You want to see crayons of the plan. You got me on that one. I'm not sure what that means. I forgot the number. Was it 78? Someone please remind me. I think it was 78, not 8. Well, that might work out, because now if I... Thank you, Kithron. If I land on the 7... Yes! Oh, there he is. I knew it. His hand was in the box. I knew it. Not too sure what to do with that, but... Spooky hand. I truly don't know what to do with that. That does nothing for me. I was hoping there would be a key in there. The mirror might show me. Wait, it broke. Am I screwed now? Does the elevator, or does the mirror break? Also, that didn't show me anything. It's not anything I recognized anyway. It's gotta be upstairs. It's gotta be. It was the 78 door? Are you sure? Kithron agrees it was a 78 door. Or at the very least he's pointing at Rick. Which I point at Rick sometimes, even when I don't agree with him, so... Could be anything. To me, it looked undiscernible. So, maybe indiscernible? I hate it when I don't know words of the language that I studied. I think it's undiscernible. I don't actually know now. I'm second guessing myself. It is undiscernible. Good. Level 1 complete. We have about an hour left. Let's... We have made progress. Oh no! We knew it. Goodness. Yeah, Zetronic, it is the most logical conclusion, yes. That was tight, man. She was, like, scraping her heels against that barrel. That was impressive, and she didn't even break a sweat. Doesn't even seem too concerned, really. Yeah, I was gonna say. Uh-oh. Are we still in the hospital? I think the implication is that we entered another world, is what happened. Okay, I didn't need to press up 4 times? 4 times to look at the painting. Oh, that was not there fast enough. Can someone, like, get their Windows snipping tool out and... Chicken, bunny, deer, or something. Horse. Chicken, bunny, deer, horse. In clockwise order, so I did that backwards for you. Chicken, bunny, deer, horse. Is that what that was? I'll check one more time, just be safe. I'm pretty sure that's chicken, bunny, deer, horse in clockwise order. I think I can remember that. Well, at least she's polite and knocking. Don't take me back to the blah, 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 blah. Okay. Miss, jeez. What did that little girl do to you except smile at you? She was just being friendly. If she looks at the boulder, I am completely out of options. I don't know where to... I have information of chicken, bunny, deer, horse. But nothing... maybe the key will unlock that door? That's the only other thing I can think of. Unless I can go over there. Oh, okay. Get that chair out of the way, and... We do not have the appropriate... I did not play the DLC for The Evil Within, unfortunately. I haven't touched or really thought about The Evil Within in about a decade. There's something. It's weird that you have to stand in a certain spot to be able to look at certain things. Right there, that's what we want. Wait, no. I think that's what we want. Nope. Gosh. I should, but, you know, that's true of, like, so many games and movies and books and just there's just not enough time. If new game dev would get off his butt and start adding hours to the day like he owes us, then I would be able to do all these things, but unfortunately. Didn't I successfully give you what you wanted? I don't think that unlocked the door. It very much did not. Oh wait, maybe it did? Some of these are not intuitive. Another room! I don't hate this game. I don't know. There's something somewhat satisfying about trying to put logic puzzles together, even if some of them are not very logical. I don't know if you can perish. It doesn't seem like you can, which makes the fear non-existent. There's a key, grab it! Pick up the key, darn you. Thank you. Oh, I see, yeah. I guess we ran into that hurdle. That rigor mortis is a real jerk. I think that was unintentionally funny. I think they wanted that to be spooky. And instead it was goofy. Definitely grabbing it and adding it to the key collection. We do have a key collection. We've got 2 keys now. All collections start with 1. Stop! No! Yeah, see, like, why can't she just look at the dresser, or whatever that is, the little cabinet thing on the drawer, from that spot? She has to be in this spot to look at it. And then here, I have to press it again to get a little bit closer, because the previous screen isn't good enough. You gotta get one more screen forward. All right, I know I only have an hour, but let's read this massive tome. I am skeptical that I will be able to complete this. Increasingly skeptical. I think it sucks that there's a time limit, if I'm being honest with you, but I understand why there is, because if this game is that short, that's what you got to do, right? Because otherwise people would just sit down and finish it in one sitting and like, wow, that was $50 I'll never get back. Tim, what you saw is a video of a YouTuber that said, I like this game because I played it when I was younger. That's why. That's...
Laura.
boulder.
Laura.
The poopy.
Laura.
What?
Laura.
What?
What are you doing?
Oh no, it's something I've seen before.
Now. Laura, you can't stop me. Leave the hospital. Quickly.
This is not a hospital. Have you been to a hospital?
If you do not, you'll never be able to return to your own world. Do you understand, Laura? Quickly!
She did smell the book, Rick. I don't know if you've ever smelled a book. Books smell great. Especially a new book. But even old, musty books smell good, too. I don't know. There's something about it. Speaking of books, I almost certain there was a bookshelf over here. There's the heads of the presidents. The busts, if you will. I wish I could do the Predator noise, or I would do it right now, but I can't. The mic's not even picking it up. Can't do it. Hey, it's another bug. Am I collecting these things? I don't understand the significance of the... Oh, it's a flashback. I mean, that's why you're not a reader, Rick. First thing I do with any book. I pick up like a popular magazine that's got perfume samples in it, just right into my face. Blot it in. I should probably look at the president busts over there, so I can't... No! Gosh darn it, Laura. Upstairs even? We're never coming back down now. Oh, we're definitely not coming back down. That sucks that I missed those statues. That might have been imperative to my success. Why is it happening again? It was so cool, we need to show it to you one more time. Okay. What the... What is happening? Can I go back down? Is that what the implication is? If so, then what was the point of the dramatic gate closing? Okay, well that did nothing. Alright, I think I can go back down, which is absurd. If that's actually true, that's ridiculous. No. Gate closing was supposed to jump scare, and it just didn't get it done, huh? Am I screwed because I didn't look at the statues? Am I all the way boned now? What's the mirror going to show me now? Don't show me the statues. Oh, it just broke. So you get 3 hints. I guess that's kind of neat, but also a little bit of a bummer. Especially since that told me absolutely nothing.
Laura.
What?
Laura.
What? Oh no.
Laura, soon I will no longer be the man you know. I can feel my control slipping away.
Yeah, you can.
Quickly, before that happens, you must leave here.
Literally locked
I
in
want
this
you,
room.
of all people, to be safe from me. Laura.
Actively can't leave.
There's nothing I can...
Yeah, I don't know what her name is. Maybe that's just the way he, you know, expresses a concern. Maybe that's not her name. Okay, no items. Crap. Ugh. Genuinely might be screwed. Because the only options I have are to look at the door that's locked. Or look at this thing that I can do nothing with. Okay. I don't understand. Well, this is a great screen. Oh, I'm in a different room now. So am I spinning the room around? I think that's what's going on. Good thing all of this is very quick, so I can just go from room to room in an instant. I may have to go to the restroom here in a second, which sucks because I'm very much timed. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Alright. Ugh. Yes, Ztronic, it is a weird game. Kind of digging the bald look, if I'm being honest. I gotta... Makes me look a lot cooler than I actually am. Like, oh, I'm not gonna mess with that guy. He's got a shaved head. No, that's just a... Alright, well, at least we know that we can turn around and kind of get a good look about that. So if I lose this game by a matter of minutes, we'll know what happened. I had to go to the bathroom, and therefore Laura wasn't able to make it out in time. Laura. No. No. Yep, that looks like I can get out. Cool. Hey, this one goes up. Up means progress. All right, let's leave. No. You want to know what's weird about this game, though? I think there's a sequel. I think there's a D2. The Mighty Ducks 2. Oh my goodness. You don't have time to be looking at bugs, lady. Wait, did she poke me? No, apparently I was stabbed. Oh, that's kind of grotesque. That's intense. Oh! I don't know, for 1995, that might be the most upsetting thing ever seen in a video game. Just straight up actual close-up of stabbing. Okay, well... I don't have anything that's gonna do that. I really wished I looked at those statues. Oh my. Wah. 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 Alright, no. How do I get out of here? I have to put my hand away to get out of here. No, stop. I want to know what that door is. Boop, boop. Oh, she's... Hey, that's a little suggestive. Alright, with the amount at our disposal here, just navigating between all of these moving parts, these factors, increases my skepticism about being able to finish this game on time. Because it just takes her so long to do anything. Excuse me. It's much quieter returning to its original position. You see, that's a door. There are so many rooms. Why would you do that? Uh? Uh? Wow, bow, 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 bow. Okay. I think our goal right now is to figure out the combination of shape buttons. That's just a wall. We have no fewer than 3, but probably more like 4 rooms, because I imagine the 4th room is getting us back to where those statues are, which if I had looked at those statues originally, I bet you there's a clue there. But I didn't, because I didn't think I was going to get locked out. Okay. Okay. What's happening? I don't even understand the layout of this thing. This was after Mist, right? Mist was pretty early. Wait, is this a new room too? If this is another new room, we are screwed. No. Okay, I did not expect this. Pretty sure I hit it. Are you there are QuickTime events in this thing? I didn't even know QuickTime events existed back then. I did press space to be clear, so I don't know how she survived that fall. That should have been death. There can't actually be nothing down here. There can't actually be nothing down here. Please do something, anything, faster than you normally do it. This is ridiculous. Okay. Wait, so I do have to just... Apparently, I didn't do the spacebar thing right? Even though I absolutely hit spacebar, I don't care what it says. Our last time... Space, space, space! Yeah! Suck it, knight! RM, you got me on that one. Welcome, RN. Happy to have you here. Ironically, there is a sequel. It's called D2. It is the second game based on the fourth letter of the alphabet. Yeah? Cool? Huh. This game's so stupid. There's absolutely... I kind of want to go check that night corpse, but now we're committed because I moved. And it's going to take me a half an hour to get up these stairs. And we only have about a half an hour left before this game just ends me. Okay, the penalty for going the wrong way is not good. Oh, this is way more obscure than the sexy run. Absolutely. Resident Evil 2 is not an obscure game. This is way more obscure than that. So what are we thinking about this sword? Do I use the sword? The sword's not going to get the... No, 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 no. The sword will not get the treasure chest that's in the Pit of Spikes. The sword also doesn't seem to be doing anything for me in terms of, like, buttons. Can I put the sword in the door? The door hole that I was tickling and teasing? I still wouldn't mind going back down and seeing those busts. Which I will not be able to do, because I think that's where that is, which means the next door is the Pit of Spikes with the treasure chest. I'm willing to accept suggestions. I hate how long it takes me to see what's behind me. Now that I've got the sword. The only thing that makes any remote sense whatsoever is to stick the sword into the hole that's in the door. That's the only thing that makes sense. But part of me wants to try to take the sword to the thing, because we should just give up on the idea that we're going to finish this today. If I am to do another D run, a drun, if you will. I need to know, I need information. So we're trying to eliminate as much as possible. So let's go down. See what the sword does. I really, really wish I looked at those busts. Because part of me thinks like, oh, maybe she can fish out the treasure chest with the sword. That not actually how things work, but yeah, no. Now we know. Now we know. So then the only other place is the fountain. So I can either stab the fountain, stab the door, or stab the buttons at the fountain. Or, actually, the pane of glass? Can I shatter the glass with the sword? The stained glass window? Can I... Maybe? The problem is that the stained glass window is after the fountain. So if I commit to the glass, I have to then circle all the way back around, and that sucks. We don't want it. We don't want that. So I may just go up to the fountain and investigate. And if that doesn't work, then we'll know that it's got to be the glass. But now I'm thinking it's the glass. It's got to be the glass, right? That's the only thing that makes sense. Hurry up, Laura. No time to waste. She is so slow. All right, here's the door. Yeah, please work. Oh, yeah. It's the broken Master Sword. It's not the real one. I wonder how close I am to the end. Ooh, what am I going to do with that thing? I'm going to look in it. I'm going to look in it. Okay. Oh my. Well, let's see what that does for me. Red, yellow, green so far. Blue. Red, yellow, green, blue. This is Simon. Red, yellow, green, blue, purple. Heck is even left. There are no more colors. Orange. Orange is too close to red. Red, yellow, green, blue, purple. Orange. So I was right. Red, yellow, green, blue, purple, orange. 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 Don't forget it. Red, yellow, green, blue, purple, orange. Red, yellow, green, blue, purple, orange. It's my song. Red, yellow, green, blue, purple, orange. I'm going to forget as soon as I get there. We all know it. Red, yellow, green, blue, purple, orange. Red, yellow, green, blue. Oh, whispering's not getting picked up. Red, yellow, green, blue. All right, still not getting picked up. That was too loud. I can't scroll up. My computer's locked in DOS box. Red, yellow, green, blue, purple, orange. I'm pretty sure I'll remember it. Red, yellow, green, blue. There is no purple. So I guess pink, orange? Red. Yellow. Green. Get it. Get it. Get it. Green. Okay. What's happening? Green. Blue. Pinkish. Purple. Orange. That's it. It worked. Didn't work. I love it. I love it so much. Oh boy. Does Sagittarius mean anything to anybody? Yeah, but I don't know astrology. So, well, those were astrological symbols. There were oh. Oh boy, there's Aquarius. No. What is the... Okay, so I'm assuming... Okay, there's pot and there's bow. There was a pot... Or, sorry, a bow symbol in the telescope. I don't remember which one it was, though. I'm going to assume that you have to press the appropriate colored button for each of the statues. Good thing that didn't take long. Just like everything else in this game. Just snappy. We are closing in on not being able to finish this. We've got maybe 20 minutes. This thing. Can someone pull up astrological symbols? I assume that's Sagittarius. Aquarius, probably the water, right? Green for the bow. Red, yellow, green, blue, purple. So blue for the water, probably. Are you an anime guy, Tim? Hey, what's Aquarius? Is that water? Is that the little water squigglies? I need to know before I leave this. Aquarius being the water squigglies makes the most sense, right? All right, let's see who can look it up faster. The water squigglies, okay. And we decided that was blue? Pretty sure that was blue. We don't have time to look again, so... So, Sagittarius, which... Whip is green. Aquarius is blue, which is the water squigglies. Real quick, though. Does this game assume you're supposed to know astrology? If we didn't have the internet and I didn't know astrology, would I be screwed right now? All right, if this doesn't work, then we're just going to assume that we're screwed because... It does not seem to have done anything. I am officially out of ideas. I don't know. No, you're good, RM. It's pretty convoluted for me as well. Maybe there's got to be other statues, right? No, you're good, Papa Az. It's fine. I just want to... There's got to be more statues. That's the only thing I can think of. There's a doggy. All right. Well, green. Maybe all but green, which would be nuts. Gotta get it right in the center, and her finger doesn't like to go right in the center, if you know what I'm saying. RM knows what I'm saying. All right. That clearly did not work. Yeah, no, I know. It's not happening because I don't know what to do now. Are there shapes that I'm missing? Because blue and yellow make green. But nothing makes blue, so that doesn't do anything for me. Is it the slightly off? I thought maybe, but there are too many buttons. And also, like, that doesn't, since there are two statues, the telescope has statues associated to the astrological symbol of these statues. And when you set it to one of the astrological symbols and look through the telescope, it gives you a color. Maybe it's not blue. Maybe it's the lighter blue. Aqua. I guess that makes sense. Yeah! All right. Am I going to swim? No, okay. All right, so we need that treasure chest, which we know is 3 doors away. I am telling you there's a chance, but not a good one, because it takes a really long time to get moving. And we've got 3 doors that we need to get through. If we make one wrong turn anywhere, we're screwed. Because the next room is the painted glass. The room after that is the bars. And the room after that is the... No. 4 rooms, because the room after that, it goes painted glass, night hallway, bars, treasure chest, in that order. So I need to see the 4th door to get the treasure chest, and then I need to go back through to the painted glass, which I cannot mess up, or I have no chance. If I mess up on any of these doors, because of how long it takes, I am all the way screwed. And then I have to hope that the painted glass is the end. So we decided painted glass, bars, night hallway, treasure chest. Not in that order, but 4th one. So this should be 1. Or 0. Uh-oh. Did I pass one? I hope not. I mean, the good news is we know how to solve this. I don't think it would take that long to get back here if we don't beat it. Bad news is that I don't know if I have time to do it today. You'll have to ask my wife, who I don't think is watching. Someone tag her in the Discord. Because that means I wouldn't even have to fight the knight at all, because I know what buttons to press. I've yet to see another door. That's not good. All right, there's a door. 1. And if I'm wrong, then we are screwed. If I'm wrong, the game is over. Even if I'm not wrong, where the game is probably over, it just takes too long. And there's no indication if there's a door behind you or not. I'm sure there's a number of pole switches that indicate it, but I don't know what they are. I can't commit them to memory. Door? Door. So 2. So the how long to beat can't actually be 2 hours. Unless you do it on the first try. Who actually plays this the first time through and says, yep, I know exactly what you're supposed to do? Nothing. So we still haven't even reached the third gosh darn door yet. When I reach the third gosh darn door, I'm actually going to go through it and see what it is, because now I'm worried that I pulled the switch too many times. This truly is ridiculous. What if we design a game that is meant to waste your time and then give you a time limit? This may actually be the right way to go. I'm so glad I checked. Holy mackerel. Wow, that would have been really bad if I pulled that switch again. Woo! Gonna be some kind of hammer. Gun. That'll get through glass, I guess. As would most things, actually. Glass turns out not that strong. By design. Shoot the glass.
Laura.
What? Wasting my time. Is she gonna be surprised again?
Laura.
This is like the 5th time this has happened. Is she gonna be like, oh no, what?
Laura.
Ah! Oh no, I've never seen this before. What is it? What is this?
I will be transformed.
Ice cold logician. Let me get you my credit card. Hold on, don't get banned before I'm able to do that for you.
This other self is one I cannot control. It is he who has done these horrible things. Laura.
What?
Leave here. He wants you.
Yeah, he does. Not enough time. So the watch says, I think it has to be 3 o'clock or 5 o'clock or something like that. The watch determines whether or not I'm going to make it. So I can look at the watch. Excuse me. It's probably at 5 o'clock, which means according to that thing, we've got 15 minutes. I don't know if that's real time, though. Alright, so now the next door, I believe, leads up. And then the one after that is stained glass, I hope. Is that's right, right? I think that's right. So we'll skip the next door and we'll check the one after that. Worst case scenario, it's the night door. And then we'll know. But even if I have to do another run of this, if you think about it, I don't have to... I know what the numbers are for the puzzles. I don't need to do any of that stuff, really. I can just... Alright, so that's the way up. So either next one is night hallway or stained glass. No, the next one is stained glass, because the night hallway I got the sword, and the sword I'm like, I think I can use that on the stained glass. That makes sense. Which means this is stained glass. If this is stained glass, we still have a chance. If it's not, oh baby. Shoot the glass. Whoa! Looks like we got a Discord person. Welcome, whoever decided to do that. I don't know if you did it here or you're in the chat or whatever. If there are any puzzles up here whatsoever, we will not be able to complete this. I suspect there will be. I was worried that was going to be locked, in which case, yeah. She do that in heels? So far, no indication of puzzles. Doesn't mean anything. Part of me wants to look up a guide and see how close I am to the end.
Laura.
What?
Laura.
No.
Laura.
I don't have time for this.
Laura.
Oh no, it's surprising.
Laura. Do not come to me. The one who I am to become needs blood for the change to be complete. You have seen what he will do, and it is your blood that he wants most. Laura, we are cursed. In our veins flows the blood of Dracula.
Yes, that's what D stands for. We found it. Yes. Oh my goodness, that's so good. I'm very glad we played this game. Yeah. Oh, this game sucks so bad. Oh, and there's just a blank wall. This is the end. Well, we found the reveal. The weird thing is though that the game doesn't mention D anywhere. Other than it just says D on your face. I'm exaggerating. This game doesn't suck. It's fine. I just think it's very, very corny, and it's fun in its corniness. At the time, though, like I said, this is probably the most upsetting violence a video game has ever shown. Oh, the twist! And this probably would have spooked me as a young one. When I was 6 years old when this game came out. This would have messed me up. Well, now what? All right, we might be screwed now. It's almost 5 o'clock according to that watch, so... I guess I leave. Maybe? It's gonna be very upsetting if I don't pull this off now. Well, my friends, that looks like a puzzle, so I'm not sure we're definitely not gonna pull this off. There's just that for you. Alright, this makes it not... Which one makes it not move? Alright, so that one needs to be there. Puzzle solved! I feel like I'm so close to the end and I'm gonna fail right as I get to the end. That's gonna be so sad. Unless this is the ending? If I walked into the ending, that would be cool. You think that's it? Really? If I did that in my first try, that's like among the greatest video game accomplishments of all time. Once again, I'm skeptical. But it sounds ending-ish. I don't know. Laura. Oh no, the music's fading out, which means I still have to control. Let's see what happens, says Kithron. Kithron's on the edge of his seat. If this is the ending, it wouldn't interrupt the ending to say, like, oh, sorry, you failed. Oh, fireworks. That is the ending. It's like Super Mario World. Oh, found him. I'm so tired. I've been walking very slowly for 2 hours.
So, Laura, you've come. Now I will tell you everything. Hear me and leave before the one who is not me can emerge. Laura, in our veins flows the blood of Dracula.
You said that already.
The time of change comes to all of his blood. It starts with lust for the strange. Then comes the desire for human flesh to make the change complete. Yes, Laura, that time came for you as well. I erased the memory, so you have forgotten. When Dracula
Why are you telling me now?
took control of you, with those very hands you killed your mother. It is our fate to be accursed. And now you know you must leave. I feel myself changing.
Oh. Oh no, he's changing. Goodness, man.
I want your flesh, Laura. Listen to what I say. It is your flesh that I need, just as you needed your mother's. Come to me!
No? I don't know if I had a choice. Kinda looked like it froze there. Now it does.
Thank you, Laura. Now the transformation will be complete. But Laura, Your body will not be wasted. Your flesh and blood will join with mine, and we will live forever as Dracula.
Dracula.
Laura!
Yeah! I assume that was the bad ending, but that's okay. I'll take it. Yeah! 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 Ooh, yeah! Wow! This does not fit the game at all. Tim, you can hear this song and you can say that this game is not good. What is wrong with you? This rips. This was worth it, the whole thing. I am Dracula. Yeah. Warp Staff, directed and written by Kenji Ino. Yeah. This is clearly a verse riff. This song could be on load or reload. Tell me it couldn't. Ooh, yeah. Dracula. Ooh, yeah. Dig through the ditches. Mixing up my singers, yeah. The song is too good to be on load or reload. Ouch. Ooh, yeah. Sound and effects by Steve J. Rosner, William J. Rosner, the Rosner brothers, getting it done as and one of the Rosner brothers doing the video. Listen to that double bass. What is going on? This sucker rules. Okay. Bad ending. Thank you for playing our game. You have, though, chosen an unfortunate fate. Please try again. I will not do that. Instead, I will pull out the Google machine and see what that looks like. Yeah. Real quick, let's see. D, the game endings. All endings. It's 11 minutes and 50 seconds. That's a long time. Let's check out the wiki to see how many endings there actually are. If the player approaches Laura's father and doesn't shoot him. Oh, I could have shot him. I'm not sure I care enough to look at the other endings. I don't know, the game's not bad, but the game is literally 100% identical, only on the, I'm supposed to shoot the guy instead of walk towards him, which, to be clear, I didn't mean to do either one. What I did was I pressed a button to see if it was a screen that could be interacted with because it looked frozen. So I thought maybe the time elapsed, whatever. I beat the game. I don't care. Heck of an achievement. It's a load that you can play as a splatter. I'm not sure. The game load for PlayStation 1? Wasn't it loaded? I thought it was called. Doesn't matter. That's going to do it. If you guys want to see the good ending, be my guest. I'm not sure I care enough. So I probably won't look it up. Maybe I'll read what it is. Maybe we'll just look at it real quick. D, the game, good ending. All right, let's take a look here. All right, we got this far. Saw all that. Let's...
Hear me and lead. Laura, in our veins flows the blood of Dracula. The time of justice for the snake came for those...
Yep.
Listen to what you needed your mothers. Come to me.
All right, here. Let's see what it looks like. Well, I wouldn't have thought, based on, you know, Dracula lore and, you know, the actual novel of Dracula, that would work. Considering that's not how you kill Dracula in just about any incarnation. Yeah.
Laura, you've ended it. Thank you. A little more, and the change would have been complete. Perhaps, as a doctor, I wanted to see how the transformation would affect me. But that was wrong. And now, I will end my life as a man of flesh and blood. Laura, thank you. I love you. My last wish is that...
Okay. I can't fulfill that. There's about 6 pixels on screen right now. Ew. She's crying into his eyeball. I think this was a fun little diversion. Definitely not a masterpiece, but pretty neat.
D.
Oh.
The big D. The
Oh, jeepers. Okay, well, we advertised that guy. Is it still scary? Was it ever? Who can say? Go check out that video if you want to know more. Boy, that was fun. Thank you, everyone, for coming out and watching that weird thing. We did it on the first try. It was tight. It was close, but we got it done. Perfect. Throughout the course of this stream, there were links to the Discord, to YouTube. Go check those out. I'll read them out for you. It's I almost said randy.com. I don't have that URL. That'd be cool. youtube.com/randyfluharty. Subscribe there. tinyurl.com/randy-discord. That's the Discord server. Go there. Hit all the algorithm buttons, and I will see you next time. The stream schedule will go up in the Discord. I'll post it on YouTube, and it'll be on Twitch either tomorrow or Monday. Have a good one, everybody. See you next time. Bye-bye.